We are made of cells, and cells have membranes. And through the membranes, we need to transport things through the barriers of the cells. As we bring oxygen in, carbon dioxide out, ions, water, protein, macromolecules, nutrients, waste products coming out, nutrition going in. The different cells of the human body that make us up, trillions and trillions of these cells that have cell membranes. The cell membranes activate and work as to keep cytoplasm in, the DNA inside the nuclear membrane. And all of these different membranes are made up of fatty acids, phospholipids mostly, different types of things that have an electrical charge. This lipid bilayer made of these different type of phospholipids. And as we look at these things, they have this incredible action. You see, because the tails are afraid of water and the heads are attracted to water. This means that there is an electrical radiation as they keep the protons on one side of the membrane and the other, a less quantity of protons, electrical charge, on the other side. That this makes our cellular membrane. The cellular membrane is flexible. It can move. If you jab it, it can move because of these things are not locked. They're electrically transmitted. If you hurt it, it tries to repair itself. As, like I say, the heads are attracted to water and tails are afraid of water. So this double layer of membrane that works, and it has an electrical function. The phospholipids will act as different extension cords to be able to conduct electricity. There are also different pores that are needed to transport larger items. You see, because we have diffusion, where diffusion works by things from a high concentration to a low concentration, a type of osmosis. An osmosis that is enhanced by a stimulation of a pulsed electrical field. This is what we've done with our devices, to be able to increase the action. Now, carbon dioxide and oxygen are small enough to be able to just simply diffuse across the membrane. But other factors and other different nutrients, as we see here, diffusing, but at a certain time they get large enough that they need to have a more active transport. And the more active transport is such as the sodium pump, the potassium pump, these things, these will need ATP energy to be able to function and work. As the cell will be able to, needs to be able to take in the glucose to make the ATP energy. It needs to be able to do all these things. And here we see a band of the DNA type structure. And we're going to back off slowly as we see the DNA molecule. And now as we're going into the cell, coming into the cell, we're going to pass through one of the little pores in the cell membrane. You see? Passing through. Now we can see the cell. And we watch the cell move. Now all of this depends on an electrical function, an electrical nature. And as we go into the cell, what holds its shape is the cytoskeleton, made up of the microfilaments, and also, very importantly, the microtubules. The microtubules will allow not just a structure, but also a conveying of the electrical energy field. In other words, the microtubules will help to convey a resonant frequency of the cell and a resonant frequency of the organism.